Hello, everybody. Welcome on into your Sunday night football game. The 5-7 Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the 6-6 New Orleans Saints. A battle for the NFC South lead, where we could have literally another 4-team tie with all the records being 6-7, which is, boy, this NFC South just refuses to do anything to put teams in a position where you're not like, none of you deserve to be in the playoffs. Sam Madison was our highlight player for the Buccaneers. 2 interceptions and 59 tackles on the season. As we get Jeff Garcia, 2,100 yards through the air, 10 touchdowns. And we are getting set here for the coin toss.
Captain, what's your choice? He calls heads.
Call is heads.
Heads it is.
And it is heads. So, Buccaneers will start with the ball. Saints will get the second half kickoff.
The visiting team won the toss and elects to receive.
Sunday Night Football here on YouTube.com/Seannosaurus. It's week number 14. We'll be kicking off week 15 on Thursday. We have one more game for you. Steelers and Raiders tomorrow night. Let's see. What notes did I write down? Yes, just another battle for the NFC South lead. If an NFC South team is going to get into the playoffs, they are likely going to have to win the division to do that. The rest of the NFC is pretty solid, particularly the NFC North has a couple of good teams. The NFC West has a couple of good teams, and the Seahawks and the Rams, though the Packers and the Vikings of the NFC North have stumbled a little bit in recent weeks. I believe the 49ers are still kind of lurking in there. Did I write their game down? I don't believe I did. Who are they playing? Here is a run for the Buccaneers.
Henderson on the carry. That was a gain of 5 yards.
Picks up 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Offset I formation, and that is going to be an encroachment, which would have actually in today's game would have stopped the play would have been blown dead, but in 2003 we were letting them just hit quarterbacks apparently. It's a fresh set of downs on the penalty, and it's first time we've seen that, I believe. So from under center, it's going to be a gain of, I believe, 6, maybe 5. They will call it 4, actually. I'm apparently bad at math and visuals. So I guess that's what happens when you take a week off. You don't make anything for... I made 2 videos for the week, but here is the reverse. This is the more common play, the more common trick play that we see. We did see our first ever toss pass, like a running back pass, in the Sunday afternoon game, which was wild. The reverse like that doesn't typically work, and it loses 5. So 3rd down and 11, and overthrows his intended target.
Incomplete pass.
So a good start to the drive with a 1st down, or a 5-yard run, and then a penalty, and then just nothing. Specifically on those last 2 plays. After a 4-yard run, it's a 5-yard loss and an incomplete pass.
Lewis made the fair catch.
Punt is fair caught at the 14-yard line. It'll be the first drive of the day for the Saints. And they will start with a run as well. In the last game, we saw both teams start with a run and then 2 incomplete passes. From under center, they will go to the air, throws, and almost intercepted. We saw a diving attempt at a completion there. I did see, speaking of diving attempts, I saw one of the more bizarre sequences of events that I have seen in a football game in my life in the Canadian Football League today. Tell you about it after this 3rd down and 7. Garcia stands in the pocket. The defender overrushes him. It's intercepted at the 39-yard line. Deshaun Polk with an interception to go along with. He already has a tackle. This man is a beast. He has been on defense for 3 plays, and he has been a direct impact on 2 of them. John Kitna for the Buccaneers. Henderson, Schroeder, a couple of Packers. Another Packer on the offensive line, so Tampa Bay loves Green Bay, apparently. And we are set 1st and 10 to the 39-yard line. We are 2:46 into this, and it is just feels like a weird game. This is why these teams are 500 or lower. And this division is an absolute disaster. In the I formation, it's a play action pass, short throw caught. They'll call it a gain of 2, I bet, with where he landed.
Let's keep it going.
But in the CFL, I believe the Winnipeg Blue Bombers were involved. It was an interception, and as the defender was going down, he tried to lateral the ball for some bizarre reason, and then the receiver for the offense, which I believe was the Blue Bombers, dove and caught it. So it was an interception to a fumble, and the Blue Bombers ended up with the ball back. It's just an utterly one of the most bizarre plays I have ever seen on a football field. To have 2 turnovers like that is just such a head tilt moment. So 3rd down and 8. Kitna drops back. Stands in the pocket, delivers. Ooh, a nice ball there. It's caught for a touchdown. Bill Schroeder, 35-yard receiving touchdown.
They can't cover you.
My vocals apparently aren't warmed up to be calling 17 to 30 games tonight. So 6-0 Bucs. I think, unfortunately, we're not going to get a ton more of these divisional matchups. It's good, the extra point. Because this was before the NFL decided to make sure that all of the final week matchups were divisional matchups. Thanks to the Indianapolis Colts. Have some level of pride in your final week. So from the A, it'll be returned. And that's actually really good kick coverage by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, as that is well short of the typical starting field position. It's going to be at the 18 or 19-yard line. Jeff Garcia, Mike Anderson, Plexico Burris, Garrison Hurst. I want to say he's on a cover of a funky sports game. Like an older Sony exclusive NFL game, which is unfortunate. That game, none of those games work. Garcia drops back and fires over the middle. It is caught right up the seam. And that is a large gain, 24, 25 yards. Troy Polamalu? Wow. We haven't had a ton of Bucs games, and I have not realized that Troy Polamalu is a part of it. First and 10 from the 43-ish. There's a throw. Outside.
He gained 2 yards.
Second and 8. High formation. Garcia takes a snap and pitches it. It's going to go to the far side. First guy that gets him, or first guy that makes contact actually takes him down, which is weird. Usually this game really likes giving the ball carrier a broken tackle or two before knocking him down. Saints. Garcia drops, rolls right into the pressure, and he is taken down around the 40-yard line.
Can't allow many more of those.
So it'll be a punt situation. So right now, the Saints are going to want to just work to battle or win the field position battle. Should let this go. Oh, he's going to fair catch it at the 10. It's an interesting decision. The game, granted, we have the advantage of understanding that this game is kind of broken. If he lets that go, the kick coverage unit doesn't continue their momentum to get behind the ball and stop it before the goal line. They wait for it to hit and then they react to it, which is a good opportunity for the ball to get into the end zone and start at the 20. But they'll take the fair catch, and it'll take a 7-0 lead into the second quarter. Buccaneers and Saints, your Sunday Night Football game for week number 14. Raiders, Steelers will wrap it up, and we'll do this all again Thursdays, Sundays, and Mondays here on youtube.com/Seannosaurus2. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and give the video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. Feels like every play this game does, it gets closer and closer to breaking. Second down and 9. Kitna drops back, throws up the middle. Oh, just missed his target. Had him right where he wanted him, over the middle of the field. This game's bread and butter. Single back set. Kitna drops back, throws. It is caught. Interestingly enough, the wide open guy incomplete. The covered man complete. Split backs.
That's their guy.
Under center. They're going to go with a run play to the near side. Stiff arms the man, gets around the corner, up past the 40 before being taken down. First and 10 for the Buccaneers.
Those sticks moving.
Split back set under center. Kitna dropping back. Stands and fires. Tipped into the air. Incomplete. That's usually a dangerous throw for the quarterback, throwing it kind of short like that. Usually the defense is able to get in the way and knock it away or intercept it. That time it falls harmlessly to the turf. Kitna throws short over the middle. It is caught, and he'll be knocked down on the Saints logo at the 49-yard line. Third down and 3. At least makes it a third and manageable. Go with a run. They'll try the right side. Oof, this is going to be close. He is going to get marked short. Oh, and I think unfortunately that'll be a punt. They should be going for it. That ball spot was brutal. And the punt didn't seem like it was all that great. Going to be interesting to see where they mark it out. The 19-yard line. So Saints get a bit of a break. first and 10. 3:05 to go here in the second quarter. Going with a run. Off the right side. Tackled after a short gain. 3, maybe 4.
He gained 3 yards.
Garcia drops and fires. It is caught. Nice. Nice catch out there for the receiver. Goes up and gets it. The Saints working with a little bit of rhythm now. And that's what you need. I mean, especially when you kick into the hurry-up offense, the no huddle, you have got to come up with that first down and at least make sure that you're eating a little time off the clock. If you have a 3 and out and you've used 20 seconds, that is so bad for your defense.
Motion!
The run near side, well blocked on the outside to spring him free inside the 20. Tackled down near the 15-yard line.
The ground game's rolling.
We hit the 2-minute warning. We first and 10 from the 17. Maybe this is what works for New Orleans. Just kind of turn your brain off, feel it, and let it rip. Garcia from the shotgun to the empty set throws to the far sideline. It is caught, and he's ridden out of bounds a yard short of the line to gain, actually. They'll call it second inches. It's probably about half a yard or so.
Stay home. I'm coming all day.
There's going to be a run. They'll go right up the middle. Ooh, I was getting ready. You can't see it, but I was going to put my hands up to signal touchdown, but stopped right at the goal line. Gives the Buccaneers a chance. Okay, never mind. Couldn't even finish. I was going to say, gives them a chance to stop him. He's averaging 6.7 yards a carry, and Garrison Hurst picks up his first touchdown of the game.
Way to go, guys. Now let's keep it going.
And just like that, the Saints go marching down the field to pick up the tying touchdown. The extra point is up and it is good. So here is the kick, and they'll take it from the end. Kind of right up the middle, spins and tackles at the 25-yard line. Very curious to see how aggressive. I mean, there's plenty of time left for the Buccaneers to work. To work with, I should say. .137. Sometimes this game can get a little weird, though.
Be smart. Be smart.
And we'll go to a pass play to the far sideline. Give them 5 on that reception. Second down. They will kick into a hurry up. Kitna dropping back, throws up the seam, finds a man into Saints territory. 7 for 10, 82 yards through the air, and a touchdown for the Seattle Seahawks quarterback. Kitna dropping, fires, and it is caught. should be a fresh set of downs. We'll see.
Get after it.
11 yards.
See where they want to mark it. He definitely had it. Just where do they qualify it as a football move and yada, yada, yada. They will indeed qualify it a 1st and 10. There's a throw toward the outside inside the 30. Gain of 6. 2nd down and 4. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. High formation. Kitna tosses far side. Blocked really nicely. Had a nice patch of green to run towards. It'll be 1st and 10. Inside the 20. Kitna stands, fires, float pass, knocked away. He had him. It's got to be thrown a little more up the field. The mismatch benefits the Buccaneers in that scenario. But a nice defensive recovery and takes advantage of the poor throw by Kitna. Second down and 10, 21 seconds to go. Here's where the clock becomes an interesting factor, as that is caught inside the 5, all the way down near the 1-yard line. So we 1st and goal, timeout. This game errs on the side of caution a little too significantly, because once it hits about 15 seconds, that's when they want to kick the field goal. They can take several shots to the end zone, and they are going to kick a field goal here on the 1-yard line with 14 seconds to go. A very interesting decision, especially after a timeout. The kick is up. Kick is good, though. Mark Hollis kicks a field goal that is shorter than an extra point.
Finally, a kicker worth something.
And hey, at least they come away with points, but the Saints definitely are going to be the biggest beneficiaries of not giving up the touchdown there. From the N, the run back up the middle, blocked nicely, slides to the left, picks up 29, maybe 30 yards on that return, depending on exactly how deep that N is. So with 6 seconds to go, it's 1st down and 10 from the 27. Saints will just put it on the ground.
There was no gain on the play.
And that
Timeout.
won't run the clock out. Someone called it. What? Who called the timeout? They will call a timeout to run the ball for an extra couple of yards.
Hurst was the rusher. The first half
Just a
of play is
very
over.
bizarre
Buccaneers,
end to the half.
Saints.
Well, I guess the last like 14 seconds are where things get real weird. But we'll take it to the break. 10-7 your score. Tampa Bay leads New Orleans, who I believe gets the second half kickoff. So that is where we stand. Sunday Night Football here on youtube.com/SeannosaurusRex2. Be sure to like and subscribe for more. And here is the kickoff that is returned from the 2. did not block all the way around the edge. That benefits so greatly the kick return, or the kick coverage unit, excuse me, because it forces the returner inside and it just kind of fumbles their whole plan. So 1st and 10 from the offset eye. There's a run play. We'll gain them 1, maybe 2. Not much up the middle. 9 rushes, 42 yards, and a touchdown. Though the quarterback, Jeff Garcia, is 5 for 7 through the air. The throw. Oof, nearly intercepted. And I feel like I jinxed him. I feel like I jinxed him a little bit. I'm sorry, Jeff Garcia. I said you were throwing well. 5 for 7. There's a deflection. Third down and 9. Dropping back, throws, has a man off his face mask. It looked like it doesn't matter. Doesn't come up with the catch. It hit him. It hit him where it was catchable, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. That is absolutely horrible for the Saints. That should have been a 1st and 10 for them. Instead, it'll be a punt. It'll be returned right around the 40.
That punt was returned 10 yards.
Let's get this. Come on, D, tighten up,
The Buccaneers will start with a run that loses a couple of yards. Actually, a trio of yards. It'll be 2nd down and 13. Good opportunity here for this Saints defense to stand tall. Kitna drops back, throws, and has a man. I believe that's Schroeder. It'll be 3rd and 4 from the 47. Split back set. Under center. Kitna throws short over the middle. Nice completion. That's what you're looking for. It's 3rd and incredibly manageable. Just a nice little throw over the middle. And it's a 1st and 10 inside Saints territory at the 41-yard line.
What's up? Dig in, let's stop him. Dig in. Set.
Here's a run. A short gain, call it 3. I think they'll probably call it 2. No, they'll call 3. Okay. Don't doubt myself, you know what I mean? 2nd down and 7.
It's on you, baby, it's on you.
This is the kind of drive that can really help the Buccaneers control this game. Just kind of this long, methodical. As long as it comes, they come up with points. A field goal forces them to score a touchdown. Pardon me. Under center. I formation, go with a fullback run, a dive to get past the line to gain. Time of possession really starting to tip in favor of the Buccaneers as we march under 2 minutes to go here in this 3rd quarter. They're doing a nice job just kind of gaining just enough to get that 1st down. And they They will go right side. That time's a pretty large gain. It's going to break free inside the 5, and he'll be taken down by the ankles at the 3. As soon as I say, hey, they're just they're methodically working their way down the field. They're getting a little dink and dunk bits and bobs here and there. Here's a big rip of a run off that right side. They will call it at the 4.
Be smart. Be smart. Wait for a surprise. Prayer. Set. Hi.
Pitch. Ooh, the Saints get Saints get a hand on that running back, but he does a good job to stiff arm him off. It's a small gain down to the 2.
Ain't gonna be a treat. Don't give him anything.
2nd and goal. Saints looking for a big stop here. Here's the run. He'll be into the end zone for a touchdown. Charlie Garner picks up the touchdown. And that will make it 16-7. Large emphasis on the run, and the back portion of that drive really helped the Buccaneers execute that touchdown drive to take a 10-point lead. 45 seconds to go here in the 3rd. Now a 2-score game. Solid run back, though, for the Saints out near the 30-yard line. So the Saints looking to respond. Blitzer off the edge. Forces Garcia to try to leave the pocket, but Kennedy Mixon is there to pick up a sack. That is a bad start for this Saints offense. Saints offense that already isn't performing particularly well. Well, I guess they have the touchdown drive. They're just not consistent. Throw over the middle. That's what you're looking for if you're the Saints. Just get some positive yardage and try and get into a bit of a rhythm.
8 yards. At the end of the 3rd quarter, the score, Buccaneers.
But before that, we're actually going to hit the end of the 3rd quarter. 17-7 our score here. Buccaneers have outgained the Saints by 100 yards. Time possession is definitely in their favor. I think the Saints, if anything, just need a long drive to get their defense a little bit of a rest. They can come up with some kind of points on the offensive side that'd be helpful. And that's a good start. Zipped it in there, finds a big completion out inside the 45-yard line of the Buccaneers. The field goal is still helpful. They need 2 scores regardless. Drop and fire. That's inside the 40. About a 5-yard gain. Maybe 2nd down and 5. They will get on the ball quickly. 2nd and 6, actually. High formation. Oh my goodness. I don't know how he got through those defenders. That looked like it was going to be stopped for no gain or maybe a loss, but somehow neither of the defenders counted on him breaking it to the inside. The Saints again executing well without, stopping and huddling, just keeping the rhythm going, keeping the momentum. Here's a run near side, blocked. Well, he just needs to stretch it out to the outside. It looked like it was going to be a big chunk play, but no such luck because they do stick so close to those run blockers. I'll try another run, spin move. Helps them get it down to 2 yards to go. The throw is complete. That's a fresh set of downs down near the 15-yard line. A big third down conversion there for the Saints. At this point, I think you need to come away with 7. You're deep enough into their territory. It's off the hands, incomplete. It'll give them a moment to regroup, huddle up. I know I complimented them on how well they were running the offense in just kind of a rhythm without huddling up, but let's take a second, slow down for a moment, and see if we can reestablish. It's tipped and in the air, incomplete. They do have the field goal try in their back pocket, but you really don't want to take that right now. With how deep they are into this Buccaneers territory. Third down and 10. 3:11 to go here. From the shotgun, Garcia drops back. Running out of time. Throws. It's out of our camera. We're waiting for it. Here's the replay. Caught. That is going to be a catch. We're just shy of the goal line. So it'll be first and goal from inside the 1, I'd imagine. Hurst with a great catch on the sideline. It will actually be at the 1. Here is a play action pass, and that is a terrible time to call that. But Tampa Bay sent the blitz and just sold out to stop the run. And they called a play action. It's a really good defensive call. And a very poor decision by the Saints to not cancel out that play action pass. He had first and goal on the 1, and it's all of a sudden you're back at the 7. And now they go with the run. Stretches it to the outside. A couple of stiff arms. Gets it back to where it originally was as Sam Madison picks up his 5th tackle. Garcia running out of time. He runs it up the middle. Oh my goodness, Jeff Garcia. A touchdown. Wow. There is the benefit. The benefit of the runner kind of getting out of that, not like a guaranteed, but more than likely getting out of that first piece of contact. Wow. Plenty of time to work with, too, but we were not. Though we did see the Jaguars defense kind of fail them toward the end of that game, the Sunday afternoon game, down 3. Maybe the Saints will have a little bit different luck. Both home teams have made it close with about 2.5 minutes-ish. Couple yards deep at the end zone, takes it out. 26 is where they will finally knock him down.
That return covered 27 yards.
So 2:25 to go. The return was out to the 26-yard line. Saints defense needs one stop, and that's a great start to it. That is a big loss. They'll call it a loss of 4 all the way back to the 22. And I think it's smart that the Saints don't use the timeout. I think you can make the argument when you force a loss like that. Oh no, and they take the snap before the 2-minute warning. That's a huge break for the Saints. Tampa Bay was literally like a second away from just...
That was a game of 3 yards.
Oh my goodness, what a horrible play. 3rd down and 10. Clock stopped at 1:57. Saints could use a stop here. The throw over the middle is caught, but that still counts. I thought that the Saints defender was going to knock the ball away, and it was going to be a pretty easy, like, you're going to have 1:52 on the clock or whatever with an extra timeout. I don't think that 2 timeouts is all that different than 3 in this scenario. It's obviously 1 timeout, but you're also talking about it's just a 3-point deficit. You're not looking for the touchdown. So now you're talking about the fact that the Buccaneers settled for that field goal at the end of the first half. $1:39 to go here in the 4th quarter. Garcia throws short over the middle, incomplete. That was
an incomplete pass.
That was a little weird.
Intended receiver.
Second down and 10. Throws near side. It's caught behind the line of scrimmage. He will stay in bounds, so it's going to turn into a hurry up here. The Saints, at this moment, have done a good job utilizing clock management. There's a nice catch. It's a dangerous throw. Not that it's necessarily going to be intercepted, but just it's not... It doesn't feel like it's a high completion percentage in a game like this where the defenders, even with their backs turned, are still knocking the ball away consistently. Under a minute. Saints with plenty of time. They just need 3 to send it to overtime. The throw is over the middle, caught. He tackled down at the 31-yard line. Garcia rolls almost. Oh my gosh. 2 wide open receivers, and it's going to be Dallas Clark with the reception and the touchdown for the Saints. He almost rolled into the pressure and into a sack, but instead he finds one of 2 open receivers. Watch, he's going to roll and just rips it down the field. Dallas Clark. Wow. We have a 20-17 game. Extra point will make it 21-17 as the kick is up and good. Bucs have all of their timeouts. 25 seconds to work with. return that will start at the bottom of the end. Right up the middle. What about going right? Tries the left side. He's going to come out just shy of the 30. Not a bad return at all.
The return covered 29 yards.
So what do they have to work with? From the 29 and the shotgun. 19 seconds. Full allotment of timeouts. A nice throw over the middle is completed. Should see a quick timeout here. And there it is. So just like that, right around midfield. I mean, it's huge that the Saints came up with a touchdown. Granted, if they had come up with a field goal, they likely would have taken more time off the clock, so maybe it kind of balances out that way. Could be a big win for the Saints. And that is not the way. I have a note here. The Panthers and Falcons was a game that I considered watching as well. If the Panthers and the Bucs were to win, the NFC South would have another four-way tie with teams at 6 and 7. So that would mean that the Falcons and Saints could be battling, if they're both able to win, could be battling for that, what would be a 4 seed. 8 seconds to go. There's a throw, and it's knocked away, incomplete.
Incomplete pass.
One last heave, perhaps, to the end zone. 4 seconds remaining. Stands back, steps up, hurls toward the end zone. It is intercepted. Not that it matters, but it is one way for the Saints to pad their stats. New Orleans, with a last-minute comeback, steal a victory away from the Buccaneers and give them a little bit of a cushion in the NFC South. 21-17, your final, a fun rivalry game between these two teams. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to hit that thumbs up. Let me know that you liked the video. If you'd like more, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching. We'll be back tomorrow to wrap things up for Week 14, Raiders and Steelers. There's your final and your game ball going to Andre Dyson, 2 tackles and an interception. Thanks for watching this presentation of Sunday Night Football. We'll see you tomorrow for Monday Night Football. Good night.